5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to the past.
Go, go, go.
Alrighty. Hey everybody, g4video5 here, and welcome to a speedrun between myself and DantaFanta.
Hello, hello.
So this is a speedrun in The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, in which we have to defeat all of the Light World bosses and make our way to the Dark World, as well as collecting 6 heart pieces. And these 6 heart pieces cannot be the ones that we obtain from the bosses that we defeat. They have to be different ones. So, heart pieces in this game are just collectibles that we will be grabbing. I suppose we won't be grabbing many collectibles in this little speedrun here.
Yeah, I see it being very unlikely.
Yeah, which is a little weird because, you know, we're very casual players of The Legend of Zelda, so I suppose for myself, you know, I typically like to collect everything I see.
Same.
So it's a little weird walking past rupees and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, usually I'll have picked up like all the pieces of grass by now.
Exactly. I don't know why that's just so satisfying, like, I guess cutting the lawn, basically.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, no,
I'm very much a completionist by nature.
Yeah, exactly, and that's kind of a part of it. Even though, like, once you leave the screen and then come back, it all just grows back anyways, but, you know, it's still fun to do.
Just in case there is money there. But yeah, neither of us are speedrunners. Neither of us are speedrunners of Zelda, so this is certainly going to be fun.
Yeah, this, I don't know, this could go extremely well or extremely terrible. I don't expect anything in between.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay. You know, it's a bit of a shame, though, that I guess we're not experienced to go fast enough in this game to make it to the Dark World, because there's some really cool things to show off in that world.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I suppose theoretically we could have prepared a save file that started in the Dark World, but...
That is true. Yeah, it's definitely an option there. But, I don't know, I'm quite happy with this early game stuff.
Yeah, same.
So at least we'd be able to accomplish a bit more.
Exactly. I'd much rather actually be able to play the game than, you know, just struggle along the Dark World.
Yeah, exactly.
Chuck pots, because pot chucking is pretty satisfying in this game.
Oh yes. And also good strategy for beating enemies.
It is.
Yep.
But are there any parts you don't feel like you've practiced enough for, or...?
I would say all of the bosses.
Yeah, that's the same here. The bosses are very hit and miss.
Which, I do like the bosses in this game, though. They are very challenging.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I suppose for a speedrun, though, that's where I get nervy, you know?
Yeah, no, same.
The slacks clam up a little bit there. But hopefully they're pretty nice to us today.
Yeah, I know I'm going to struggle a lot. Yeah, I know I'm probably going to struggle a lot on Moldorm, so that's going to be fun. Yeah,
you're probably not going to be alone there.
In fact, that'd be like an hour of Moldorm.
I mean, it's a strong possibility there. And in fact, that mini-boss right there just kind of gave me some problems.
Oh, the
guy swinging. Yep.
Oh, fuck, that's the enemy that you're facing, Danta. What the fuck is with that guy?
Yeah, I hate that little mini-boss. He's not a fun guy to fight.
Yep. Or at least not quickly.
This is
I suppose if you wanted to, you could just throw pots at him from a distance. But that's not fast.
Follow me, you bitch.
Yeah. It's pretty funny at times because, you know, you can just kind of run past a lot of the enemies, and they're pretty oblivious to you, even though you're, like, right next to them at times.
Yeah, that is one thing I both like and dislike about this game. Like, I like that you can just run past the enemies, but sometimes it feels like there's not enough challenge.
Yeah, for sure. Although, as we talk about that, I just get stabbed in my ass right there. A nice little prod. So, and also it's like, at this point, you know, we have this high-value target, you know, walking around with Zelda, and they still don't really acknowledge us.
Like, oh hey, he's escaping with the prisoner. Well, let's just leave them be.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. Which, I have died quite a few times in the sewers, not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, the sewers is a pretty deadly part for me as well, so...
Just all those damn rats running around the place, you know?
Yeah. The fact that you can't even see where you're going most of the time definitely doesn't help either.
Yep. It's about to get real dark here.
Definitely.
Oh, there we go. Already nibbling on me. I should probably get this piece of heart. Or not a piece of heart, but just a little heart container.
Yeah, the little heart unit.
Yeah.
Everything's called a heart in this game, basically. Like 3 different versions of the same thing, technically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ganon just really loves heart. Really loves eating dark hearts.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
And of course, this dungeon also has the fact of, do you waste time trying to light the lights, or do you just power through it?
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah, because technically you do have a light, so...
But you also got to get magic powder first, and that's never fun to try and find.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or sometimes you have to bring it to, like, that witch, you know, in the, in Hyrule.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This kind of reminds me of Pokemon in a way, when you have the HM Flash.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
In games like that.
That's actually a very good comparison. I've never thought of it like that before, and now I will always think of it like that.
It's like, do you just try to go off of muscle memory and power through a cave, or do you teach a Pokemon one of those useless moves? Or, I guess, the useless move of Flash. I guess Defog, for that matter, in later games.
Defog, I'd say, is worse than Flash, I'd say.
Yeah, that's probably my least favorite mechanic in Generation 4, is Fog.
Yeah. It's like, sure, you could just bring back Flash, or you can add this entirely new move that doesn't really make sense.
Well, hey, look, you can move a block.
Yep, Link is strong.
Alright, so that is my first heart.
Oh!
Oh no, that's going to cost me a bit of time.
But I suppose, thankfully, I guess for you, there are plenty of spots for us both to die, so...
That is very true.
That could be the first of many, including ones for myself.
I can see the dungeons possibly giving both of us a bit of trouble.
Oh yeah. Okay.
If anybody ever calls this game easy, it's only because the games before it were so much harder.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Zelda 2 was just pure chaos.
Because this game's still pretty damn challenging. I've died in it millions of times.
Yeah.
Because, like, you get like 3/2 of your health taken away from you later on in the game.
Oh yeah. Like, I'd say Link's to the Past is probably one of the easier 2D Zelda games.
Yeah. But it's not really saying much.
It's not saying a lot, no.
Like, he has like more mobility, and he's got better like swordplay and stuff like that. I think that helps deal with the challenge a lot better than the other ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh wow. So I have half a heart right now going into the first dungeon.
Ooh, that isn't good.
Yeah, the blue guard outside just really got like stuck in me or something, you know.
Well, I say it isn't good. It's good for me.
Yeah. So it might. Oh, yep, there it is. So now it's my turn to have a game over.
I hope you pressed the wrong switch, Danta.
No, I made sure to remember which one I had to press. I mean, I'm definitely going to get that hot container.
I forgot if that was one of those like sections where like the game basically makes you think that the switch changes the reality of the situation. I guess there was a specific switch that time.
No, there actually is a specific switch.
Righty tighty.
Don't want to say no to that dialogue box.
Yeah, this is what makes this game slightly better than Ocarina of Time, because when you just press yes. You don't
Did you understand all of that? No.
Somebody at Nintendo was having a right laugh for that, but...
Oh, definitely.
spooky skeletons. You know, another Pokemon comparison would be like the first portion of this game before you get the Pegasus boots is a lot like before you get the running shoes in Pokemon.
That is actually very, very true. I've never realised how much I hated not having the Pegasus boots in this game until I'm playing it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow trek without them.
Yep, for sure. Which is really cool, just how big this map is, you know?
Oh yeah, it's definitely really big, yeah. Like, that is one of the things I like a lot. I like the most about the Zelda games. It's the big open world.
Yep. For sure. Plus, you get to play through it twice because of the whole Light World, Dark World thing.
Very true.
I like how that, yeah, that's right. I like how it plays into the puzzle elements as well.
Yes,
mechanic.
Exactly. I feel the same way about that. Because I was going to say, like, just because they're, I guess, the same world in many ways, they are different in a lot more ways. To where it's not like you're playing the exact same world, you know?
It's not even inverted, but something does change about it that really makes it feel different, yeah.
Yep.
Like, more areas can be closed off as well to make it harder to work out, oh, where do I need to use it?
So I am dropping the ball pretty hard here in this first dungeon, not gonna lie.
I have entered the first dungeon, and I'm probably going to die immediately because I also only have 1 heart.
Using that section with the balls.
It's a giant ball, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Okay, I survived. I don't know how I did, but I survived.
I'm sure the Balls Australia lads will enjoy that section there. There's a
Sure
reference
they
for
will.
you.
Oh yeah, Stelphos.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Those are going to be
they,
amazing.
they jump back when you... Oh, that's really... Yeah, they jump back every time you swing your sword. Just chuck a pot at them, Danta.
I mean, pots are literally the best way to deal with Stelphos.
Get that magic potion. Oh, right, never mind.
Yeah, a slight delay on my stream. It's worth noting that Lucas can actually see my stream because I'm actually streaming this. But g4's internet couldn't handle it, so...
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that. Because it like completely kicked me off of my internet to where I had to unplug my wireless adapter thingy.
Yeah, definitely not ideal for a speedrun to not be able to connect to the internet.
Yeah. Okay. That's not good, they're all awake. Oh god. Yeah, I'm in a room with 3 of those green guys that awaken when you get close to them.
Oh, those guys, yeah, they're not fun.
I never thought about this, but you probably like if you're doing this more casually, like you'd probably be more upgraded for this dungeon, so you probably would be able to deal with some of these enemies a lot better. Like the ones that are chasing.
I would have at least another heart before I do this dungeon in a casual playthrough.
Like those rolling enemies that were chasing you just a few minutes ago, like the magic powder deals with them quite nicely. Yeah,
magic powder is such a good item, but it's just not worth collecting in this one.
Yeah, it's too much. It takes too long. Yeah.
Alright, I am at the first boss.
Oh, nice. I am closest-ish to the first boss.
I'm beating Stelphos.
I'm beating Stelphos. There we go, there's the big key. Now to try and survive this room.
Yeah, who trying to survive this room gets hit.
Anti-fairies are probably my least favourite enemy in this game.
Yep. Because they do damage you. The anti-fairies.
They damage you and
guys.
they also steal your potion. They all steal your
Yeah.
So this is really embarrassing. I ran out of arrows in the boss fight. I gotta use my sword.
Yeah, arrows is definitely the best way to beat that boss.
Yep. So this is gonna take quite some time. Again, I'm not a speedrunner of this game.
Oh fuck, wrong room.
That was an admission from Danta that he is also not a speedrunner of this game.
What do you mean? I'm good at Link to the Past now.
but only Link to the Past.
Only Link to the Past, not Zelda, just Link to the Past.
Like he's not good at Link Between Worlds.
Well, thankfully that first mess is over. I managed to just slash away and kill that last guy.
I think, yeah, this is going to be interesting because I still think Dan's got a chance of catching up, even though he's not at the boss yet.
I do feel like I have a chance, but it definitely depends on how the rest of the dungeons go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I guess there's 4 total dungeons.
There would be 4, yes.
Yeah. And, yeah, there's certain sections of that last one, especially, that I'm not a fan of.
There are certain sections of all the dungeons I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. When you really break it down. Alright. Gotta grab these bombs.
Oh yeah, bombs are definitely a good shout.
From old Slim Slam there. Just dancing in that room. Well, at least now I have the Pegasus boots. That should speed up my deaths a bit more. Oh. Oh. You know, I have to say, I love the enemies in this game.
Oh no, I'm almost out of arrows.
Yeah, I agree as well. But they're very creative.
Yeah, for sure. I feel the same way. Okay.
Come on, I can do this. I don't have any more arrows.
I just realized I'm going the wrong way. Oh,
I didn't realise you could just do that, by the way, Dan, just cheesing like that.
Yeah, this fight can be easily cheesed at the last part. Okay, there's my health, and there we go.
Oh yeah, and unlike other Zelda games after this, like, the heart container doesn't completely fill up your hearts and makes you feel like shit. It's like you get 1 or 2 bits of heart back, that's it.
Yeah, but collecting the dungeon item does fill your hearts back up, so...
Oh, there you go, yeah. That's really bizarre, but why did he even bother give me that little tiny bit of heart? It's just going to be filled back up anyway. I don't know.
Because... Don't question the game.
Yeah, I'm going to probably botch his name, but the helper in this game is called Sahalsra or something like that.
Sahashwala, I think.
Yeah.
I've never known how to pronounce it.
He's a bit better than the guy in Link's Awakening that was really antisocial. I forgot that guy's name as well, but it was another complicated name.
While I'm here, I'm going to grab bombs.
Oh yeah, since we're pretty far past this point, did you grab the boomerang in the first dungeon?
No, because I forgot. Then again, the boomerang isn't strictly, like, an item you need.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not, but I was still wondering though, because I didn't pick it up. But maybe just the effectiveness of its stunning enemies might have been appealing.
Yeah, I considered it, but then I think I'd rather just use the arrows for whatever boomerangs are needed for.
Yeah, that's true. For those long-range switches and stuff. Okay. Speaking of great enemies, I love these guys. That shimmy in the desert. See those shoulders there?
Those guys are great. So I'm about to click my first tart piece.
So I have a question. Do you count the first heart piece in Sanctuary?
I wasn't counting it because it's a full-on heart container. But we can.
Ooh, okay.
We can count it.
I did count it, but I cannot count it if you want to, because I know of another one.
Yeah, main reason I didn't count it was because of it's technically a full container, so...
Alright, no, that's fair enough. I will not count it then.
There are bomb spots.
At least I think I remember how to do this.
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Oh, gosh.
This game really like didn't have the it tried to like make the walls a little more noticeable than Zelda 1. Cracks and stuff.
How many heart pieces have you gotten so far then, out of curiosity?
So with that, I have not gotten a heart piece yet.
Fair enough. I have 2 pieces.
Ooh, alright.
I take it you've got a heart root in mind.
I have a few pieces in mind that I'm getting, yes.
There's some more balls for you. Flying across the screen there.
Bombs for you.
Okay.
On Danta screen, I should clarify.
Yeah.
Although yeah, nah, never mind. I don't want to reveal our secrets until we're past a certain point.
That is very fair.
Although, I mean, I'm kind of being extra because it's like there's only so many pieces of heart that we can go for since we're not getting super far into the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd imagine our routes are going to be fairly similar.
Yeah, I can imagine them being very similar. I mean, I won't say which hearts I've gotten, just in case you haven't thought of them, but...
Yeah. Which, speaking of, I'm getting my first one right now.
Since you're in the desert dungeon, I'm going to assume it's the one that's practically on the way.
I didn't get that one yet.
Oh, that's fair enough then.
The one I got was on the cliff. Outside
Yeah, no, that's the one I meant, yeah. Practically on the way.
Okay.
You're going through the dungeon anyway, so...
That's right, yeah. Because you are right in the wording, because what I thought was like outside of the initial like entrance of the dungeon, but it's like the way this dungeon works is that there's like 2 entrances, but one of them is like halfway through the dungeon when you get access to it. Okay. I'm not overly confident right now because I have half a heart again.
I mean, I'm going to be entirely honest. I routed this in just a way so that I had an extra heart container going into the second dungeon.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Because I knew I'd need it.
That is a smart idea.
It was Lake Hylia you're in right now, Danta.
Yeah, I believe it's called Lake Hylia, anyway.
Are you getting the...
Yeah. Oh, sorry, James, we're going.
Are you getting the ice rod by chance?
I'm not. Oh, this isn't Lake Hylia.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're like in the little swamp area then, right?
Yeah, I'm like right before the desert dungeon.
Oh, okay. 'Cause Lake Hylia's to the right of that area.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not going Lake Hylia. I keep forgetting what all the areas are called because it's been so long since I've done a proper playthrough of this game.
Ooh, I love that lag going on there, because there's so much going on screen.
Yeah, those moments are always very fun.
Yep. Which happens actually in that area that you're at when you're sprinting through the little swamp area. Because it's like, there's a lot of enemies and bushes that pop out and stuff. And of course those... Oh, I'm dead. And of course there's also like the things that shoot rocks and stuff. Kind of wandering all over the place. It's pretty hectic. But I've died at the second boss.
Well, thankfully you don't have as far to walk back.
Yeah, that's true. It's just a couple rooms.
This is the part where it's clear that you can't tell who's in the lead because of the heart piece difference.
Yep, that's true. Well, I think you had the right idea of getting those heart pieces beforehand.
No, I definitely... Yeah, I knew that I wouldn't be able to survive this dungeon unless I had an extra heart container.
Smart man. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. I suppose, again, arrows would be beneficial for this boss. But it's a bit difficult to hit these guys with arrows. Have to be a little skilled there.
I screwed up big time by going into one of the wrong rooms.
I suppose that's actually why I asked about the ice rod, because the ice rod is effective against these guys.
Yeah, the ice rod is a good item to get, but it's just not worth going out the way, in my opinion.
No, fair enough. It is pretty far out, so you have to go to the very far east of the map.
Exactly, yeah.
Alright, that's one wormy down there. One little wacky weedle.
I'm just going to take the death here so I can heal myself.
Ooh, death abusing, I like it.
Not the first time I've death abused here. I feel like death abusing is a very useful strategy.
Yeah, it definitely is. Alright. So that's the second boss down.
Nice, nice. But the third boss is where it gets difficult.
Yeah, with the way this has been going so far, I'm not really feeling that third boss, not gonna lie.
Yeah, same.
So now I'm gonna pick up the heart piece. That is what I initially thought you were talking about, which is this like cave entrance in the top right corner of the desert.
Ah, then that's one I'm actually not going for.
Ooh. Oh, different strats. I like it. So I guess, because there's, I think, 8 total that we can get. Or maybe 9.
I believe it's something like that, yeah.
So that makes me think that you're going to grab a few on Death Mountain, maybe?
I will say I am getting 1 on Death Mountain.
Yeah, because 1 is like right in the open.
1's like pretty much on the way to the dungeon, so it's not worth skipping that one.
Interesting. Oh, don't want to hit those bombs. Random landmines here.
I will say that the only one I've left to get is my Death Mountain one.
Okay, so you are on 5 then.
I am on my 5th one now, yes.
Man, you worked quickly. Because I'm only at 2 now. Interesting. Well, I'm going to grab my 3rd one here. And yeah, let's not mess that up. Again, righty-tighty.
I am playing with fire right now. I'm at 1 heart.
You know, I do like... okay, there's my 3rd heart piece. I do like that Death Mountain. Like, you think of this like intimidating setting for the mountain, but like the worst enemy in Death Mountain is actually rocks, you know?
Yeah, no, that's actually true.
Rocks, of all things.
Rocks are very deadly.
Yep. Okay.
I am afraid of how this dungeon is going, because I died when relatively far in because of one of those laser guys, Beamos.
Oh yeah, they zapped you there.
Yeah. Zapped me when he was off screen, which makes it even worse. Well, not off screen, but like just barely on screen.
Yeah, yeah. That's definitely the worst when they get you in the doorways and stuff.
Oh, the doorways are even worse.
Okay.
Of course, it was the last one I got.
Kind of reminds me of Skyrim in a way. Like I have a maximum sneak skill just walking past some of these guys. Okay, let's pick that up. Alright, so I have 4 pieces of heart.
Nice, nice.
Everything's kind of coming together now.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Okay, now for the best boss in the game.
Yeah, it's alright. Okay. I don't know you, old man, but I'm gonna help you anyways. as he warns me about holes. Disgusting.
Disgusting old man.
This was one of the first games that was hijacked by Ganon.
Yep.
And if that's a spoiler, I'm so sorry, 'cause this game's been out for over 25 years.
Oh no, I've actually never heard of a Zelda before.
Alright, so that takes care of Old Man Pedophile, and now we can move on.
I love that name.
Yeah.
That's what it says in the guidebook.
Yeah, could you imagine? Oh my god. Yeah, and actually I was thinking about that, because I think you're a Chugga Conroy fan, Danta.
I am a Chugga Conroy fan, yes.
I was thinking about their, the Runaway Guys playthrough of this game, and the smoker voice that they gave to Zelda.
Oh god, I love the smoker voice.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Okay. So there's our first taste of the Dark World there, with like one of the best pieces of music in this game.
Okay, that's another death abuse there. That's the annoying part about having like more heart containers, is that death abuse gets harder and harder.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, what am I doing? I could just use the mirror. So a very handy mechanic about this is... let's hit this switch. Is that the mirror can be used not only to move between the dark and light world, but also to teleport to the entrance of the dungeon.
Yeah, I really like that mechanic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's
very
also
handy.
It's also something I forget about a lot.
I'm using it twice here, or at least intentionally twice, because it is easy to just to use your item button, and then you accidentally use the mirror when you don't mean to.
Yeah. There we go, there's Old Man Pedophile.
Okay. Of course, I love the floor attacking me.
Oh, God,
Best enemy in the game.
Oh yeah, the floor is so awful when it attacks you like that.
Yep. Okay, little random wormies just running around the place there. And Danta's favorite enemy, the skeletons here.
Spooky, scary skeletons. I've just got that song stuck in my head recently because Halloween.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so let's get rid of the mirror. Don't want to use that accidentally.
There we go, I have the mirror now. I feel like that one death early on is going to be what costs me here.
Yeah, because I think we've both died pretty much the same amount of times, except for you have one extra death, I think.
I believe so.
And I get, like, where did it transport you to? Like, where do you end up respawning?
So when I died, after that first death, it sent me back to where you had to move the throne.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty annoying then.
Yeah.
Which I wonder, because right there Zelda talks about needing a light. Like, hey Zelda, you got a light? And it's like, if you didn't pick up the lantern at the very start of the game, then do you need to go and pick that up? Or does it just let you...
I believe the game requires you to have the lantern at that point, because you can't do the second dungeon without having some sort of light.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because you gotta open the door to the boss.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I'm kind of losing track of what I'm doing here, oh gosh. This isn't good at all. I might be getting triple teamed by these blue guys. Okay.
Oh no, I didn't want that, that's the map. And I died in a part I didn't want to die at. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Couldn't have held off one more room.
Oh. Okay. I hope I flipped the switch appropriately, but I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Okay. I can replenish my fluids here. Well, actually, I don't know. This guy is being a bit of a pain. Alright.
I was trying to do a trick there, but I failed horribly. I think this will work.
Alright, time for Moldorm. Thankfully, there is a little trick to this boss, where if you hold out your sword, you can have a bit more resistance for when he pushes you.
I mean, no disrespect when I say this, but I hope you struggle with Moldorm.
No, that's fair enough.
He will. He will. That boss is a pain.
Yeah, because Moldorm's movements are very random. Oh, here we go, final phase. And he pushed me off. Yeah, Moldorm's movements are very random, and if you get pushed off of the platform, then you go to the bottom level, below you, and his health replenishes when you get back up to the top floor.
Yeah, it's definitely not a fun vibe.
Yeah, it's a little rough there, but let's hope we can make this work. Thankfully, he's kind of trapped himself, although I probably shouldn't follow him.
Got some pivoting gameplay going on that, so he's just whacking the sword.
Yeah. There we go, Moldorm. Oh, I can't even say his name. Pushed me off again.
Okay, I both feel sorry for you, but I also am happy about that.
Yeah, so much for my little strategy there of holding out my sword.
I really hope that doesn't get it firstly.
I mean, I do, because that would be pretty awesome if he did, because I don't want you to struggle with this, honestly.
Yeah, like, Moldorm is one of those bosses I can either beat first try, or it will take me an hour.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Oh, those fucking those enemies that, like, push you back when you... Yeah.
And Moldorm killed me. Oh, man. Oh, things are getting a little spicy here.
Is it bad that I'm happy?
Well, it's bad for me, I suppose.
Don't worry, I give you full permission to be happy if I die at Moldorm.
Look at that knockback every time you, like, whack those enemies, man. Jesus.
Yeah, the knockback for these guys is awful. Fuck, wrong button. I need to de-equip that. I used the magic mirror by mistake.
Oh,
it happens. Nice.
He used the magic mirror when he was meant to use an item. The arrow, was it? Yeah.
I was going to use the arrows, but I forgot that I didn't have them equipped.
Was it worth equipping the arrows in the end?
The arrows don't even do a thing.
Yeah. I just noticed that. I thought they might have as well, to be fair. Also, do you see those like floors like push up like that? I've actually like sometimes in the game you have to use bombs to like to push yourself up in those little tiny things, and I'm pretty sure like sometimes I have a tendency to actually hurt you. I'm pretty sure. If you're standing in the wrong spot.
Shenanigans. Sorry, just Moldorm instantly pushed me off the ledge there. Because, like, when you jump down, you can't control yourself in the air.
Is this you going to Moldorm now, Danta?
Yeah, I'm on my way to Moldorm.
Oh, this is close. Maybe that first death wasn't all that problematic for you.
But you know what is problematic? This death.
Oh.
Oh no. I really hope you get Moldorm now.
I really hope I can get an easy Moldorm now, yes.
Oh, I may have died again right now.
Did you? Ooh, this is good. This is going to be a close one then.
Yep. I feel so bad for anybody who is like really good at this game watching this right now.
Yeah, we apologize to any people who actually speedrun this game.
Yeah. It's being a little tricky. Oh man, I just fell down a hole. Like, not even the Moldorm one, just a random one on my way.
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times.
But this is a true Crassic match. I think that's what Crassic stands for there.
Yeah, the idea is that Crassic is you don't practice and that's it.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, TK.
Yes, that's actually talking about the #1 contender title shot. Yes, and then it never happened.
Oh, this is the room before it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the giant room now?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
so am I.
Classic contender shot never happened because it was going to be Spyro 2 Japanese. It was delayed by a month. Then Tooney and Luke both dropped out. Then it was going to be a triple threat between me, TK, and G4. And then TK and G4 were never free at the same time. And on the off chance they were, I wasn't free. And then TK eventually dropped out. So, I don't know how to feel about being the #1 contender just because everyone dropped out.
What the hell is this boss, man? Seriously?
Oh, Mordorm, he's having a good time.
It's gonna go really fast.
Oh my gosh, yes! Sorry. I don't mean to be overly loud. No, I didn't. I almost fell. Literally at the tip. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I'm being full of myself right now, but...
Nah, no worries.
No, don't worry. It
was just very satisfying after, like, getting knocked down, like, 4 times and then dying twice, you know? To finally... Oh, man.
Should I feel bad I predicted that?
Yeah, Hyrule Castle is going to be where everything changes now.
Yep. Okay, so at this point, so by defeating those 3 bosses, you get pendants that you can use to obtain the Master Sword.
Yes.
So now that's my next objective, is getting the old Master Sword.
Yeah, Master Sword is definitely a requirement here.
Yep. Which I love the music in the Lost Woods before you get the Master Sword. It's a very majestic sounding soundtrack they have going.
Yeah,
the entire game is good soundtrack.
This game is where a lot of the famous music came from.
Yeah, that's true. This is the primitive form of a lot of those great songs.
Yeah, Zelda 1 had that one theme, but like this was really where it all came together.
Hello, random soldier hiding in some grass there. Was not expecting that.
It was like Zelda 1 like had 2 themes: the overall theme and the dungeon music. That was it.
Not gonna lie, I got scared by those animals there. I thought they were enemies. Just Moldorm has me on edge now, you know?
No, that's completely fair. Oh! I fell again. Make sure you're ready for the most difficult fight of the game. Aghanim.
Right. Yeah, the Aghanim fight can be annoying, but not necessarily because of difficulty. It's getting
this one's way more annoying.
Yeah.
I'd say the itself is more annoying than the fight.
Yeah, that's very true. I agree with that.
The thing is, like, it's pretty sad how like Aghanim has so many, like, you know, it feels like he's a more complex boss than this, but like somehow this stupid thing just like with its big hitbox is way more annoying.
Hello, like random mushroom.
I either do Moldorm first try, or it takes me like an hour.
Alright, so that is the 6th heart piece.
Nice. I have all 6 of my heart pieces already, so...
Ooh, very nice. So
I
wonder...
to do a touch for the sword.
I mean, maybe I'll wait until after you're done with Moldorm, but I wanted to ask which ones you went after.
I will tell you after I just fell again, so I will tell you now. I got the 2 in Kakariko.
Okay.
The one for draining the lake.
Yeah.
There's one outside the sanctuary where you got to break some rocks.
Yeah.
And then one outside the desert dungeon, the one on top of Death Mountain.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it seems that you went towards whatchamacallit, Kakariko Village, because I did not set foot in Kakariko Village.
Yeah, so I decided to do the Kakariko ones because I was going near there for the book anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Okay.
Okay, I just beat Moldon.
Oh, nice, nice.
But Hyrule Castle is going to be the real gauntlet here.
Yes, and I do not have my ancient Egyptian laser beams, unfortunately. Hopefully this guy can give me a heart.
Rest in peace, ancient Egyptian laser beams.
Yep. Don't even get to show them off at all. Because there's this mechanic with the Master Sword where if you are at full health, your sword will actually, I guess, omit these circular slash patterns towards enemies. I guess that's a way of describing it. And it's very handy because it allows you to attack enemies at a long range. I suppose you could still use arrows, but it's much faster, I guess, just using those
Yeah, the
circular sword. Yeah.
They're definitely a lot better, I'd say.
Yep. Although they do have the effectiveness of the first sword that you get in this game. So they're not that powerful, but they're still very useful.
Yeah, they're still very useful.
Yep.
So how confident are you in the console? I guess that answers my question.
Again, I was yelling because of excitement. I got a fairy from that blue guy.
Oh, nice.
And so now I have the full power, so you can see what I was rambling about there.
There it is, the Pit Master Sword.
I actually liked getting those as a kid. I wish I could, like, take them to other areas and stuff. But sadly, you cannot use them.
Unfortunately not.
So yeah, this is the benefit of getting the little laser beam thing with the Master Sword, because you can, in this little maze section, you can take care of these guards that are around the place from a long distance, and you don't actually have to get close to them.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Not getting close to those guards is one benefit.
Yep. Also, I have a question. You know those blue guards that have their, like, swords raised up like they're gonna stab you?
Yep.
Did that ever, like, I guess, frighten you? Like, this is kind of a weird question, but were you ever, at any point, like, maybe as a kid, frightened by that?
Weirdly enough, yes, I was.
Okay. So I'm not alone on that.
The idea of just these random guys trying to kill me was just terrified as a kid.
Especially when they have their, like, swords like that, held up like that, in a very murderous...
Yeah, it's for Crassic.
Hello, Charity. This
Wait,
is
this is the Crassic?
Yeah.
OMG.
Yes,
Wow, why is it in races smaller? This should be huge. Why is this not advertised?
Because we wanted to make it a smaller thing.
Yeah, we want a more intimate experience.
Where's the okay?
Crassic isn't fun if nobody can hear what's going on.
Wait, so where is TK then?
TK dropped out.
No.
Yeah, TK dropped out. No, I respawned at the wrong part.
That is basically the consolation guy.
That's so disappointing.
Yeah, basically everyone dropped out, so now I'm here.
Oh, well, congrats
Well,
on
not
winning.
now I'm here.
Congrats
I
on winning Crassic by default.
I won the Crassic tender shot by default, yes.
Yeah.
Well, who's the Crassic champion then?
G4.
G4.
No, like, who won,
If he
who
can't-
won, like, ISGP2 Crassic League?
No one did that. Is the
No
only
one
one.
Are you not going to count the Spyro 2?
I'm the only one. I'm the only one left by default.
Spyro 2 Japanese race?
That didn't happen.
I mean, it does not happen in there.
Yeah, like some people recorded their side, but because looking to me dropped out, yeah, it ended up, and yeah, a lot of stuff happened with that in the background.
Wow, okay.
Oof.
I'm sorry, I'm sure you've already discussed this earlier in this race.
Not too much of it. It was just a brief mention.
Yep.
So what's the goal?
6 pieces of heart and get to the Dark World.
Yep. So
It's just Hyrule Castle. For me and G4 is currently in the middle of Hyrule Castle.
actually, I'm at the Aghanim fight.
You're at the Aghanim fight? Well,
Yep.
GG.
I didn't know. I don't know why I asked because I've never played this game and I don't know what any of those words mean. Who's in the lead right now?
G4 is almost done.
Are you almost done?
I'm close to being done, and G4 is pretty much almost done.
Oh, sad.
Sad times.
So,
I'm gonna chalk it up to that one.
yeah, I'd say that probably did it, honestly.
It probably did, yeah.
So with the Aghanim fight, he has 3 attacks, and you can't hit him with the sword, even though it kind of looks like I am, because I'm really close to him, while doing a spin.
Yeah, you just got to reflect his attacks back at him.
Yep. So he has 3 total attacks. One of them you can deflect back at him. The other one is... Oh, I failed that. The other one is like this blue ball attack, and people just call it getting blue balls.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of doing to myself right here, because I'm not spinning when I'm supposed to. But there's a third one where he just shoots lightning at you, which is pretty crazy.
It's just basically like the tennis that happens in the Ocarina, but in 2D. That's what it's kind of like. And
also, Phantom Ganon in Wind Waker, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I forgot what Phantom Ganon.
And Aghanim is defeated. He's doing a little breakdance there.
GG.
And
GG G4.
Congrats.
Alrighty, yeah, thank you.
That was a very great fight.
It was very fun, yeah, for sure.
I'm glad we got to race this.
Yeah, see, that is one positive thing about everybody dropping out and stuff, is that we had the opportunity to play a game like this.
Exactly. So it was a good thing nobody wanted to do Spyro 2 Japanese.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah, the only person that wanted to do it truly was actually TK.
Yeah. I wanted to do it for the memes, and then I realised, no, I don't. I don't want to do this for the memes.
I remember like seeing Luke practice it for like one level, and he said, "Fuck this."
It should have been Spyro Into the Dragonfly.
It should have been Into the Dragonfly.
I would
Yes.
have, to be honest, I actually think that'd be more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just got the final few rooms of Hyrule Castle left.
I take it you also will get to see like the Aghanim on your screen. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to finish anyway, just because.
No, fair enough.
On the off chance G4 didn't actually defeat Aghanim.
Yeah, you just kind of blue balled it.
Yeah, I found a glitch in the Matrix to teleport me here.
Yeah, he just like wrong warped to the end, and that's a death.
Oh. Yeah.
Rest in pepperoni.
Punishing. It's a punishing game sometimes.
You have to start over the entire game if you fail.
Yes,
No.
the whole game's over.
No, just the dungeon.
Oh.
I think Zelda 2 is the only game to actually have that shit. Like you had to start over the whole game.
Zelda 2 was not a game though.
It was basically Zelda side scroller. It did have that guy
Zelda 2.
like I am. Did it not have that guy in the I am error?
I am error.
Yeah.
To be fair, error was a good meme.
Yeah, the whole game was an error. Hence why we got this
you're
game.
not wrong.
What is this game?
Links to the past.
This is arguably the most
Is that the
popular
first one?
Zelda game. No, the third one.
Links to the past is the third one, yeah.
A bit. Yeah, let's not go into the timeline. Like we didn't really touch on this, but the timeline of this series is just totally fucked.
What do you mean? The
Where
timeline
does
is
it come chronologically in the game?
That's the point. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Like,
Is this before or after Ocarina of Time?
I think it comes.
Yes.
It's. I
after,
believe
but,
it's
like-
after. Even though it's got a link to the
But
past.
like a weird section.
The timeline split basically. Split into 3 categories. I think. I love Majora's Mask, but it really did confuse people even more about where things are in the timeline.
Oh yeah, definitely. Why do I keep dying? Maybe I'm not gonna finish.
Is this the last dungeon you need to do before you win?
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Okay.
Yeah, the boss of this dungeon is basically the last thing he needs to do.
Yeah, the boss is also one of the easier bosses in the game, weirdly enough.
How long has this game been going on for?
I was about to ask that, yeah.
The race has been less than an hour, actually.
Let's see, when Craig
I
got
think you
brought
need
in,
to artificially inflate the length of it.
it's just been like an hour and 5 minutes, actually.
Needed to artificially increase the length somehow, so I took all the deaths.
Add some random screenshots in the middle of the video.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's at a time like this I wish I got the boomerang.
Yep. That's kind of what I was thinking when going through the Hyrule Castle. Hyrule Castle section.
You don't realise how good the boomerang is until you don't have it.
Yep.
You know what? Just kill me already.
Oh,
I could use bombs. I never thought of using bombs.
did you ever play the CDI Zelda games? It's all
We
about
don't
bombs and
talk about the CDI Zelda games.
oh,
The CDI Zelda games are something.
it cost a lot of money though. So surely that must mean they're good.
I mean, it means they exist. I wonder what Ganon's up to.
He's waiting to reveal himself as Aghanim.
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos.
You know, he kind of plays himself when you defeat Aghanim, because he teleports you to the Dark World, and you wouldn't normally have access to that, like, section of the world.
Who is
Because he
Aghanim?
sent you to the Dark World.
He's
Aghanim is one of the villains in this game.
He's basically the villain in this game, but I'm pretty sure like it's just Ganon cosplaying as him or something.
Mm-hmm.
It is something like that, yeah.
Which ends up being a running theme of most Zelda games after this. Except, weird enough, Ocarina of Time was one of the ones that actually he was the villain from start to finish.
So here's a Legend of Zelda question. What are people's thoughts on the upcoming Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity?
It dropped in my emails, like, but once again, like, sort of, it said something about the timeline thing, and I'm like, oh, just fuck the timeline, I hope it's a good game.
Yeah. I mean, it's confirmed to take place 100 years before Breath of the Wild, and that's all we need to know.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And 100 years later, like, Link woke up.
Yeah, it's supposed to tell the story of, like, the battle that led to Link falling asleep all that time.
Yeah,
What console is it for?
It's Switch. I'm very hyped for that game. I mean, it's a Nintendo, so...
I may actually get it just because it looks pretty interesting.
Oh, I'm out of bombs. I ain't dying here.
Use your sword.
They're probably using your sword as like those spears, like you basically just use it to deflect the spears most of the time as opposed to hitting the enemy.
Yeah, the spears have so much more reach. Sorry, boy. Okay, I'm just gonna charge straight through this room.
Yeah, that guy's not fucking around.
Excuse me. Oh, a strength puzzle.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Here I am, the home stretch.
Nice.
Oh my god, you almost died.
Ignore that.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Full damage.
Yeah, you see, like, the amazing thing is, like, because like you're playing this on the Switch, like it gives you the option to like rewind.
Yeah.
So you've done your best not to actually use it.
Oh yeah, I can guarantee that I have been holding back.
Wait,
I
so
want to do
is
this
it
legit.
against the rules to rewind?
We never established it, but it's basically the same as a save state, so...
I mean, I figured.
I mean, if you want to rewind, that's fine.
Yeah.
This is where G4 says that he was using the rewind feature.
Oh, where did I
yeah.
go? Ori spinning that fucking thing.
Yeah, that's true.
What a wizard, man! He's so crafty. Man, it really is like, yeah, this really is the first time tennis was introduced in Zelda.
It's at a time like this where I wish I had the bottle, because you can use... Oh, no, sorry, the bug in it was...
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Can you play Foursquare with this guy?
Fuck yeah, I forgot. That's a good point actually. Yeah, like you can use the bottle, and it's the same thing you can do in Ocarina of Time with the bottle. I'm pretty sure.
The Reverse Bottle Adventure, RBA. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Oh no! How did you miss that?
Dude, you need to get some tennis lessons.
Yeah, some sword tennis.
He's gunning for you, dude.
He is gunning for me. Avoid the lightning. That's the only one I can protect.
It's at times like this you wish you'd bottled the fairy.
Yes.
What does the fairy give you?
There we go.
Health, yeah. Just health.
Practically a full heal. And there we go. I am in the Dark World. Without the moon pearl.
Oh yeah, you
And
turn
it's
into,
a
Oh,
you turn into a rabbit. I forgot about that.
Oh wow, I could have swore you needed the moon pearl in order to gain access.
You need the moon
wow.
pearl to play through it, but you don't get there.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, that's pretty cool.
To be fair, I also didn't know that. I just couldn't be bothered to get the moon pearl because I was like, I am gonna need to do anything I can to save time.
There you go.
Alright, yeah, pretty cool. Alright.
That was pretty enjoyable. And there you
That
go.
was a very fun race. Thank you for racing in this G4.
Yeah, thank you, Danta, for coming up with the idea.